Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to make this delicious pizza from scratch. Let's jump in. Adding 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour to a bowl, 1 teaspoon of instant yeast, 2 tablespoons sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. And you're going to want to mix the dry ingredients very well. Now you're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, and yes, this is a secret ingredient. Most recipes either do butter or oil, but I do both. Then you're going to add 1/2 cup of warm water. And you're going to gently fold the flour into the water so that they come together well. And now you're going to add the tablespoon of oil that most recipes require. And then you're going to also add your next cup of 1/2 of warm water. And then you're going to do the same thing. Just mix that flour into that water so that the dough starts to come together. A little bit of kneading here. I want to scoop some of that flour in. Now you want to flour your work surface because we're going to need the pizza dough some more. About 5 minutes so that it comes together into the texture that you want. You're going to want to make sure that it's pizza dough-like, I guess you could say, because after it rests for an hour, you're just going to flatten it out and get ready to eat it. There's no extra kneading, so you have to make sure that it's the perfect texture and shape it into a ball. You're going to place it into a clean oil bowl, and here's where you cover it so it can rest for an hour. Once it's done resting, the dough doubles in size, and then it's time to actually flatten out the dough and put it into that pizza shape. I try to get this as round as possible and as flat as possible. I do like a thicker crust. If you like a super thin crust, I would suggest using a rolling pin because that will get it so flat, flatter than you can do just using your hands. But this is the final, so now I forgot to poke holes when I already started adding the sauce, but you want to make sure before you add the sauce, you're going to poke holes in it with a fork, and then you're going to pinch the crust to give the crust that sort of pizza shape. And now it's actually time to add the tomato basil sauce. I season my sauce with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Then I add my cheese, usually mozzarella, and then I add some bell peppers on top, but you can choose whatever toppings that you want. Of course, I'm using plant-based meat. You can use meat, you can do veggies just for your pizza, whatever you want. And then it's time to bake. And you're going to bake this delicious pizza on 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes, however brown you like your pizza to be. And this is the result. I can't even tell you guys how good this is. Better than any restaurant, better than any takeout or delivery service. It's so good and so worth it. Enjoy.